Once again, we go back to that little diner on the road to nowhere, and we revisit with Dave, chef to the stars. Well, this time Jenna Ortega came into my little place and asked me to bake her the best baguette she'd ever had. I was in the mood to make a sandwich anyway, so I said okay. First thing we gotta do is make a pesto for this sandwich. As you can see, I've got 2 cups of basil leaves in a food processor. I also have 1/3 of a cup of pine nuts that I lightly toasted. And then we want the juice of half a lemon. And then we want 2 cloves of garlic that have been minced. Then we'll add a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. Get the lid on. And we'll just pulse. Just a little bit. And then scrape down the sides. And then you want to keep this running continuously as you slowly add a half a cup of olive oil and keep this running until everything is mixed together or emulsified, whichever way you want to call it. And that should be good for our pesto. All right, let's build the sandwich. All right, as you can see here, I've got 2 baguettes that I've sliced lengthwise in half. And first thing we got to do is take some of that pesto we made and put a layer on the bread. Don't worry, your bread will not go soggy. If you want to make extra sure, you can just lightly toast the bread before you start assembly. Anyway, so pesto on all sides. And then on one side, we want to add a layer of mozzarella. And then we want to layer a nice bit of ham. This is Virginia ham, to be specific. Then on the other slice of baguette, you want to start adding a nice layer of salami. And finally, we want to kind of wrap this up with a little bit of prosciutto. If you cannot find prosciutto or can't afford it, then just simply substitute with bacon. Prosciutto is kind of like an Italian bacon anyway, so. And this is optional here, but I like to add, at this point, a nice little layer of freshly ground black pepper. And for some reason it didn't get filmed, but on the prosciutto side of the sandwich, top it off with some provolone. Okay, and after about 5-10 minutes in a 400-degree oven, your sandwich should be looking a little something like this. But we're not done yet. Okay, then we want to add some iceberg lettuce. Because iceberg lettuce is usually the best for sandwiches. And then you want to add some tomatoes. And remember to add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper to your tomatoes. And then you want to add some Italian dressing. And then pop the top on. And then carve it up into servable portions and serve. And I will say Miss Ortega seemed to enjoy this sandwich immensely. She ate the whole thing. But why she felt the need to eat it naked with a snake on the table, I don't have the foggiest. So that's the Jenna Ortega Baguette. Done.